from Rio, and thank you for joining us once again at the G2 Arena for the 2017 Mid-Season Invitational. Now, earlier today, we saw WE making their way into the arena as they prep to go up against G2 for the EU region, looking for redemption from last year's run, already making it to the bracket stage. We'll see what they can do today. Now, yesterday, the world champions SKT became the first team to qualify for tomorrow's final, and today we find out who will join them on Summoner's Rift.
A lot of physical damage, because it's 280 carries that we're looking at to deal that damage.
Yeah, it is very physical damage heavy, but we also have to remember this is not like, you know, Ivor and Lulu, Karma. There's not a massive amount of shielding from this composition, and there is, in my opinion, enough damage even in the late game for G2 to take out these carries. Yep. I also think that with the potential amount of dive between Rumble and Olaf, paired then with Taric, and you have the Ashe and the Victor in the backline, even in late game team fights, if you're close, I do think that you can potentially take those fights.
Definitely so. I think actually G2 will have a lot of ways to kind of play out both mid and the late game, as you highlighted. Yeah. Problem is, again, bot lane 2v2 with a Caitlyn on Mystic, the man with the highest CS difference at MSI. You can't lose that lane and lose that early tower, because then everything falls apart.
Can't lose the lane, can't lose the early game. G2 have been particularly ineffective at avoiding that.
That's why people predict WE to win.
This is also, I have to point out, Xie taking the Ignite is pretty ballsy here. Not going to go heal, not going to go, you know, barrier or anything like that. That's very risky against Olaf and Victor early on.
Go ham or go home, Azael. That's the message Xie is sending. It's Team WE taking on G2 Esports here from the G2 Arena in Rio de Janeiro. Semi-final number 2. The victor advances to the title match tomorrow. Beautiful to behold.
It was fantastic to watch when he actually got hit. Trick is looking for another gank. Bot lane now.
There's no ward on this, and they could catch... Oh, Minty messed up the flash!
He did indeed. The exhaust is slowing down Mystic. Summoner heal comes down. Minty's running for his life. Trick's not going to be able to chase Mystic through the flash. Summoner teleport from 957. Completes. Body slam onto Trick. He can't get away from the tower. That's a trap. First block to Mystic.
Trick snuck his way into the bottom lane. No ward. Flash is not available for Mystic.
All right, looks like Ben and Mystic stepped a little too far forward. Dazzle this time finds the target. Mystic is going low. 100 HP. Summoner heal. That's a kill for Trick. Ben gets tagged by the undertow, but there's no follow-up for the dive.
But then this split now, he's become like a much smarter player, and he's like winning a lot through just very good pathing and understanding where the enemy jungle is and where he can steal something.
And I think becoming that complete player is how you really secure your legacy. People talk about, you know, Baker when he moved over to playing Karma and Lulu mid and things like that. That really kind of secured him as this all-around player, and Condi's attempting to do that here for his team.
All right, Son of Baron, that's what Condi's called in the LPL. Can it be Son of Clouddrake? Goes in, where's the smite? Secured by G2.
957 is here.
957's already arrived to the party, but G2 are coming in. That's a good ultimate from Minty, slowing down the kills. The good barrel from 957. They've caught out Mystic. Equalizer comes out from Expect in the mid lane. He's going solo with Xia. Ben has died in the river. Perks takes him out with the laser. 3 for 1 to G2. Fight or combat around the tower. Condi's just going to go straight in with Daisy. With the range from Mystic, Ashe Arrow tags him down. Dazzle, 90 caliber nets, not enough range. She has joined the fight. He's roamed first. Trick, Cosmic Radiance buys a few seconds. He's running for his life.
Expect is behind, coming for the flank.
Almost gets taken out. The left ray. Perks gets a kill. Now the exhaust onto Xia. Expect gets
They're gonna get all.
She is down. Triple kills on Perks and G2.
Yeah, the lanes are also going to be pushing towards them. 957 has gone bot to shove in there. Mid lane was pushing, so G2 is going to try to pressure this mid lane turret and make WE react to them.
Yeah, it's actually really good for G2 now if they just don't fight. If they can get a full reset and WE has to go back with Gragas with no teleport, then suddenly Expect will have the advantage. 957 hoping for something. Perks getting caught.
Well, Perks is already dead. That's a flash over the wall. Cosmic Radiance not going to be in range yet. Comes down finally from Mystic, buying some time. Trick is running rampage. Condi flashes to safety. Mystic gets another on the board. Xia dashes forward in the relentless pursuit. Here comes 957. He gets a kill onto Expect. They knock Sven forward into the lane, but that allows him to escape 3 easy kills for 1. Exceptionally well played, and that's what's allowed WE this very large advantage. Okay, they've got Baron. We know Lucian can play on a side lane. 957 will have teleport shortly, so how do WE use this Baron and their team comp for the next few minutes?
And I think they can just straight up start sieging. I mean, you have Caitlyn, you have Ivor. You can walk forward, start chipping down these turrets, but they're controlling the blue side jungle of G2, and they're going to move back and forth between the lanes, try to pressure both the turrets.
WWE this tournament, whenever they had an advantage,
Ashero coming in.
on GA.
It's on to Shea. The equalizer cuts off the retreat pod. Cosmic Radiance buys some time, and Perks is knocked to safety. The Radiance goes down. That's 2 kills for G2. Mythi's the only victim so far until Expect drops thereafter. A flash forward for Mystic. He's looking for Trick and Sven, but they're able to escape. Daisy gets eaten alive as G2 back away. 2 for 2.
But then you have, of course, zoning of a Malza ulti, Gragas ulti, trying to protect these guys. G2 are trying to just rush that backline every time, but to keep highlighting, Trick can't really stay alive, and Perks gonna
Perks gets jumped on. Mythi's ultimate won't land in time to save him, but they've got the kill into Shea. Expects jumps onto the backline. Mystic and Shea are down. There's no damage for Team WE. They're retreating. Mythi's in a duel with Daisy as 957 is looking down Trick and Expect. Shea's trying to get out, and he's already down. In fact, 957's re-engaged with the body slam. There's a little bit of support for G2. Here comes Sven. Still late to the party. Trick gets bent, and G2 survive.
Saving that one global perhaps would have saved Perk's life and turned that into an even bigger play, but it is nitpicky, and perhaps it wouldn't have come anyway.
Well, it's almost 30 minutes into the game. G2, every time they look like they're about to be strangled out, they find a lifeline. Set up, the Ash Arrow connects onto Shea. He's going to use the QSS, I believe. Or it was Mikhail's. Now Mythi's going to take a lot of damage from the culling. Redemption's already used. Trick's going forward. Look at that speed! Cosmic Radiance allows him to take down Ben. G2 have taken a lot of damage, but they haven't got the carries from WE. Shea uses the relentless pursuit forward. Expect is the target. He goes down. The tank for WE is killed as 957 gets shut down in the river. Mystic and Shea, they double up.
Over the wall.
The shield. Dazzle doesn't find a target. Shea goes in, gets Sven, killed by a siphon power. Mystic with a red buff though, gets revenge onto Trick. That red buff is doing work. There's a flash available. Mystic can flash forward if he wants to. Mythi's gonna flash for flash. Gravity field comes down. Siphon field. Look at the damage down. Perks looking for a death ray. Now Perks is chasing him back.
Oh, Perks just used the death ray to try and get Condi, so he didn't have it available after that stun from Mythi.
Is going to be punished hard. There is armor on Trick as well, Frozen Heart. That is going to be so valuable against Shea and Mystic.
Yeah, and I actually really like that bind. They're going to straight start up the Baron. 957 needs the TP now. This Baron's going down so fast. Here it comes.
957's out on the flank. Ben's passive needs to get popped before any CC can land. Mythi takes a lot of damage from the culling. There's Ben's passive. It was going to eat the arrow alive. Cosmic Radiance buys some time as G2 decide to retreat. Mystic and Shea trying to chase them down.
And WE can just start up the Baron now because that is the Taric ultimate down. That is a lot of ultimates down for Team 2. They're going for it.
It gets knocked up into the air. Chaos Storm is available for Perks. Redemption's going to do a lot of healing, but there's no equalizer for Expect. He's sitting on the front line with Hourglass available. Baron's going low. Redemption's coming down, but look at the silence onto G2. Chaos Storm takes down Ben. Baron secured by Condi, but 957 forced to flash over the wall. Mystic is slowed, and his damage is reduced by the exhaust. Now Condi's the target. WE get taken down onto the Baron.
Yeah, and I'm curious to see, is Trick actually going to give this Night's Vow over to Perks? That's who I actually would expect it on, and it is going to be over on the Perks because a lot of people think it should be an 80 carry item, but it's just as powerful on these high DPS mid lane mages. Now, WE posturing around Baron, they have the trap line set up, could be a tough approach for G2.
Ash Arrows available for Sven.
They're on the Baron.
All ultimates are up. They need to get past those traps. 957's already used the ultimate. Trick is running in with the Ragnarok and the Ragnarol. Mystic is the target. The Radiance will buy a couple seconds of time, but G2 are turning their attention to 957. Shea gets a full channel on the culling. Mythi's forced to flash to safety. 957 re-engages. His GA gets popped, but Expect takes a gigantic chunk of health from that headshot. 957 goes down, but WE, they got the Baron.
And no flash on Mystic.
He's also late to the party, gentlemen. Running through the jungle now. Elder Dragon's taking a very long time to go down. Only at 50% HP. Mystic's going to move forward. Here comes Dave.
This fight will be so important here.
All right, Trick versus Condi. Who's going to secure it and burst it? Ash Arrow goes down. Tags onto Mystic.
G2 gets it.
They get the damage buff. Mythi's already dead, though. He managed to channel the ultimate. The Radiance buys a few seconds longer. Mystic and Shea. That's a dash forward from Mystic and a dash away.
Something in the base of G2.
We have a very difficult situation for G2. That wave clear from Perks mitigated thanks to Baron. Condi takes a couple extra shots. Undertows from Trick going wide. Not a huge amount of engage either on the side of G2. Spins arrows on cooldown.
But no ultis from G2. That's key. No ulti from Victor. Nothing from Rumble. So G2 are not too scary at the moment outside of the Elder Drake. And that's what WE were pushing for. But now they realize
Oh, 957 goes all the way in, thanks to Ivan. He's down! He auto-attacked on the trigger.
He clicked the trigger seat, he goes in, and G2 are on the chase. They're looking for Xie. We'll see if they can catch him. Trick has to hit the axe.
The undertow connects onto Xie. Trick puts the hammer down. Xie survives thanks to Cox. He goes. He's unstoppable. Mystic is down. Xie's running for his life. Ben buys a few seconds of time, but it does not matter. Expect joins the fight, throws down the equalizer, and that's looking for the kill onto Condi.
And G2 are going to be pushing down mid lane. They're going to have minions. There is a big wave top, but they're looking to perhaps end the game here with these long spawn dimers.
Remember, Expect has teleport. He can also join if there is a ward of minions.
Xie is cutting the wave.
He's just killing minions right now. He wants to stop G2 from ending the game. Massive wave top lane from WE, by the way, in the base of G2. They have one minion here with them.
They have the tank for the minion to keep the backdoor bonus off. That's what they're doing. They're looking to end. Xie is trying to take it down.
Take a look at this. Condi's respawn. Brought Daisy to the fight as well. Chaos Storm and that's zoning in the way. G2 need to focus on Nexus, and they take down Team WE 1-0. Oh, Vision, and how do they react to Team WE? Early game, Team WE showed up last week. Very, very good early game. They've got all of the tools, which Officio and Azael have broken down. We're loading up into game 2. Now, all the expectation, the majority of the expectation was a 3-1 in favor of WE. Let's see if G2 can surprise a lot of people and take WE to match point.
Flash. So if you actually get tagged by red buff Lee Sin, you're not really getting away.
Oh, they're just going for the blue buff as well now. They're trying to 4-buff on this first rotation, and it looks like Trick just has to back off for now.
All right, but will there be a bit of a fight? Undertow goes down. Trick is ghosting up. In fact, here comes Perks. Condi is only level 2. Darksphere comes down. Force of will, not going to be able to save it. But here comes Expect. First blood to Perks. They lose Sven in the bottom lane. Somehow Mystic dies as well.
Well, both AD carries are down. The supports are fighting. When Condi was left alone in the jungle.
Yeah, and the shoe is on the other foot now as they'll bust Duke over to Perks, but back in the bot lane, Hook starting it out, and Ben actually focusing Mithy for quite some time there. A lot of damage traded over onto Mystic, and perhaps some misfire from Ben actually going so much damage onto Mithy.
Both supports end up flashing after and killing the AD carries in the end. We talked about this in the last game. He wants to gank early on all up here.
Remember, no summoners, no summoners. Any CC will cost it. Ben gets slowed twice. Flay goes backwards, but he's going to get rooted by the focus resolve. Sven kills Ben.
And Mystic kind of just hanging around there. We'll take a little bit of damage on the way out.
Interpreted WE's playstyle relatively well and answered it for the first 9 minutes. Condi is set up relatively close by, as is Trick for a potential 2.
Yeah, if 957 steps too far forward, you can look for Expect to get that taunt on him, knock him up, and they can probably run him down. We'll see.
All right, look at the recalls. Condi and Trick looking to complete. Trick has cancelled his. Condi has not. This is a 2-on-1 in the best case scenario. Undertow, Justice Punch. Where's the shield? Durant says you shall not pass, and the winds of war are in Trick's favor.
And that's such a good kill for Trick. Very smart going up top, but 957.
All right, there's going to be a little bit of a scuffle here in the river. Ben gets tagged by the Undertow. Perks setting up for a scatter the weak stun.
Galio coming in.
Down the ulti onto Condi. A heroic entrance into a Justice Punch. Ben is sent back to the fountain. Very, very low down indeed. Looking at the support though, Condi's sitting close to the mid lane. Expect actually was setting up for a potential roam, but he's backed away.
Also no flash here on Perks, and Rumble is coming down. They're going to look for the play.
Perks is going to try get one back onto Xie. Gets the unleashed power. Equalizer comes down, but for no assist. WE shoved the wave in, and now they're clearing out the vision that G2 sent.
And they're the ones that are starting up this dragon, but I think G2 will be happy to take this fight. We'll see if they can get here in time. Galio does have ult.
Ragnarok comes down. Condi's already secured the dragon. Heroic entrance knocks up 2. The hero punch does not. Justice punch rather. Sven flashes forward aggressively, being burned alive. Exhaust onto 957. Buys time. Here comes Trick with the Undertow, with the hammer down. Xie gets caught up. Throws down the cleanse and the flash. Any potential defense if needed. But G2, they're going to get caught up. Mithy eats a seismic shove and gets dropped down. Remember that vision we criticized G2 for? He walks straight into it, and G2 lose the tower. Condi is able to secure the red buff. It's denied from Mystic at least. And it looks like G2 are setting up onto this inner middle turret.
Yeah, and W has to be careful because there's no TP from Rumble, and G2 is pushing heavily on this turret.
All right, Expect has used that heroic entrance. Trick is holding on to his Ragnarok. Remember, CC...
Rumble's now here, they're grouped up!
Condi's taking a lot of damage and shut down. Death Sentence onto Trick. He finally uses the Ragnarok. A 3-man stun from Perks by some time. Force of Will gets another kill. So far, it's a 1-for-2 quadrant, so they don't engage and don't run that risk. They're relying on the Hawk shot so much at this stage. Death Sentence finds Miffy. Ash Arrow finds Sven. He's just going to wait it out.
Ult's going to come in.
Ragnarok going down. Perks gets kicked back, but heroic entrance will land. Expect splits up Team WE. Nobody's gone down just yet. Trick, however, will. It's a jungler for a support. Expect on the front line. Looking for some CC. Wins a war, will tag onto Condi, and it's a 1-for-1 trade.
Let's try and stall the enemy team. Let's try and kill their vision. Let's try and maybe stop them from stunning it because we have a jungler that can steal it. Expect is getting caught right now.
Got a lot of HP. Look at that shield coming up. Flashes the Ash Arrow, but gets kicked backwards by Condi. Expect finally goes down.
Can get the kills to take the Baron here, they'd be right back in it. G2.
Their sentence onto Miffy, that kills him. Lantern back out to safety. WE needed to find picks to stall the game, and they've done it. Several wards.
9x7 TPing in.
Team WE are going to fire. Expect eats the Ash Arrow. 957 is coming up from the river, and Perks will be very late to this one. Expect gets knocked backward by the seismic shot. Another decent equalizer, but G2 are able to sidestep. Perks is coming in into 957. Hourglass buys some time. The front line is down. Condi cannot kill Sven, and Sven is putting down the autos. Trick gets caught and knocked backwards. Perks holds onto the unleashed power, but shoots it after being exhausted. That's a good stun. Multi-man. Sven is on a rampage. Mystic forced to flash defensively, and G2 somehow make that a 1-for-1. His Ash Arrows then kept finding G2 members. Sven on Cogmore, if you remember, ate the same arrow what felt like twice in 5 minutes. This time, however, WE from behind in a deficit. They catch Perks out. This one's good, but look at the taunt from Expect. Goes back in with a Justice Punch. The boss is put down. Sven is not there. This is 5-on-4. Team WE are punishing. Redemption gets some damage done. Perks is kicked backwards. He's in trouble. The heroic entrance gets a damage reduction. Condi, though, is the first victim. Weaver's Wall splits off any exit. Sven is still not here. G2 have won a 5-on-4 fight, and now she is running for his life. Gets tagged by the slow, and a lot of damage from those reckless swings. Sven is finally in the fight. Chain of Corruption is flashed away from the flanking Syndra. This time it works. Manages to get a double kill with that Force of Will. Flash forward from Sven. Mystic is the target. Shia is the ace. Take a look what Expect can do. This time gets caught up by the Death Sentence, decides to re-engage.
No flash on Ben.
Instantly gets popped. Perks is dominating. Trick will get the damage reduction from the heroic entrance, and Mystic is caught by the Chain of Corruption. 2 kills to the Kings of Europe.
And that is so big. Now they can go back to the Baron. It's a 5v3. Condi still has the threat of stealing, but they're going to start it up and they're going to zone with the extra members.
Yeah, this is exactly the setup we talked about. Don't risk a Baron steal, so you need to get deep vision. Look for a fight first so you can then zone them off after. Condi, he's sneaking around. Perks
he was seen now by the minions. They know he's there.
All right, no stun this time round. Condi's trying to get in, taunted up. Can't find a Sonic Wave. Not going to. Secured by G2, and Condi goes down. G2 Esports in such a great position. 2 GAs for this next siege. Baron back for another 2 minutes. And look at the vision on the bottom half of the map. Expect cut off by the Weaver's Wall, but Trick is applying damage to that inhibitor in the mid lane. Expect gets a decent taunt into 957.
And the equalizer got nothing done.
Yeah, it's simply not enough. Goes golden by the Hourglass. Spin almost takes him out with a piercing arrow. 957 running for his life. Inhibitor in the mid lane is falling. Inhibitor in the bottom lane is falling. G2 are setting up their final siege.
Got 2 innings here. Didn't manage to get a kill in 957, but he did have to flash away and use the Hourglass. Perks looking for something.
Condi gets caught out. He's got a GA available, and it gets popped. Heroic entrance from Expect by some time.
Expected to back.
Punch into the shield of Duran. Now 957 is the target. Remember, he used the Hourglass. Sven uses the QSS to back away to safety. Nexus turret number 1 and 2 is down. G2 on the verge of match point. G2 take down WE 2-0.
And they're playing so well.
And and it's giving them the way in for the Galio, right?
Yep.
And that is one of the things that the draft was missing. So I do love that last pick even more. You can dash in. We've seen even combos with Zhonya, so you can go super aggressive. The Galio comes in. It's a nice, easy setup, and I think that they have a very strong composition. That said, I mean, for WE, they do have the carry potential from this Kog'Maw. You have the Nami and the Shen who are going to offer some protection, and you have side lane pressure.
And if you look at the team composition here, not the one we were somewhat expecting. Maybe with a little bit more damage in the top and mid lane, as is more traditional for LPL. But for Perkz, only the second time this year that he's run that Ahri. And I'm looking forward to the drive-by Galio delivery system.
Perkz is slowly getting there, but that was a bad trade from him. Bot lane fight.
Remember, there's no flashes available. Mystic tries to put some damage to the biocarrier.
Condi's here.
Zero's able to flash to safety. Condi's now the target. Sven continues to chase him down. Condi's going to at least warthog to safety. The minion rather, and that's 1-0 G2. Perkz is pushing very, very far forward. The charm connects on Ashia. There's no cleanse. Sparrow Rush goes forward. The hammer down, not going to pick up the kill. And Perkz solo Shia.
Trick, once he's red buff right now, has been very active. Game 3 as well. And Perkz getting all in.
Once again being jumped down onto. The charm was held on. Trick is pretty low from that red buff. Stand united by some time. Damage reduction from the heroic entrance. 957 and Condi. They double team to kill Trick. Now Expect is caught in between a rock and a hard place. Condi's trying to cut off the retreat. Flash over the wall. Expect goes down. 2 kills, WE.
It is the one thing I'll say. Oh, nice. I didn't know that worked like that.
Expect's going to catch Condi out, but the support here for WE. Expect needs to just use that Q to wave clear. Aqua Prison locks him down. Mystic gets his first kill of the game.
Xie really is trying to assert his dominance at this point and take over the mid lane.
All right, Mythi's looking for Mystic. Death Sentence sidestep by Zero. The tower is the focus, and there's a lot of WE support. Trick is caught in behind. He's jumping onto Mystic. Gets exhausted down. Teleport from Expect. Going to be into the midst of the WE squad. Mythy gets taken down by Condi, and Sven is able to escape. Now Shia jumps into a fight with Trick. Expect gets one back into Mystic. The true damage from the Acapian surprise. Gets some damage down. There's no Spirit Rush. Perkz needed it defensively. It's a 1-for-2 WE.
Some your flash, and he can flash again after that, so it's like, it would have been a lot more safe.
Oh, we have to jump out of that replay very quickly. Perkz this time round is missing some of those charms. 957 taunts him up, and Perkz gets kicked backwards by that Dragon's Rage. 957 gets the kill. Trick and Sven actually take down Condi. It's a 1-for-1.
We have 2 items on Perkz and Sven, pretty huge for G2, and they're looking for a fight.
Accelerated shock blast onto Trick. Look at all those knockbacks, knock-ups, and knockdowns. Trick is already dead. Mythy's now forced to run away. Sven uses the 90 caliber net, and Expect he's doing a great job at buying time. Perkz connects with a charm and allows Sven to get the kill onto Condi before Sven gets shut down by the living artillery and the damage from 957.
No ultimate, no way to contest this safely whatsoever. And WE find the fight again and grab another early Baron.
One-dimensional team comp that when it works, it is beautiful. Shock Blast and Aqua Prison to thwart Perkz away. WE with Baron and a 4,000 gold lead.
On an Ahri. With the
Perkz kicked in again.
Perkz is already dead. Mythy's the next target. No flash available to him. Is kicked backwards. Condi follows the Sonic Wave to secure. Sven and Trick will be the targets. Again, no flash for Trick. Very big chunk onto Sven. The tower will slow down WE, but not a lot. Caitlyn snap trap. Will at least buy a couple more seconds, and the prison is sidestepped. Sven continues to get chased. He gets a 1 onto Shia, but it's a double kill for Mystic.
Has weathered the storm, and they survive for now, but Perkz kicked in!
Oh, Perkz is in so much trouble. Heroic entrance. That's going to send Expect flying to the front line. Tidal Wave splits up G2, and Expect gets a good defensive flash. Now in a 5-on-4. Team WE can set their sights on any inhibitor turrets. Minions in the mid lane, but no, he's just backing up 957. Another shot blast. Shia has got some sort of aimbot on because nothing is missing.
Yeah, he's doing it so well. It missed like even the follow-up Kog'Maw ultimates to poke them out even further. They've been using this composition so well.
All right, Baron's going to wear off. Shia goes forward. No more empowered minions. This is very good for G2. All of a sudden, Perkz and Expect can help.
Oh, he's in!
Stand united onto Condi. Tricks the man that gets tagged. This time round, the charm connects, but it's not enough damage. Condi's able to walk away. Comes out the redemption. G2 unable to find a kill, but they hold on to their tower.
All right, Zero's flash is gone now. 957 flash on there. Go for more.
957 gets caught out. He's in trouble. Gets interrupted by a Justice Punch. G2 get one back. Didn't quite see that one go out. Didn't find a target. It doesn't matter. G2 continue to defend.
Oh, and he goes forward. He gets killed by Mystic.
All of a sudden, 5v4. Aqua Prison not going to find a target, but WE have an advantage. There's still a Baron to play for if they want it safe.
And I mean, I think that they're going to perhaps get that fight as they're TPing in. They're looking for it now.
Sven's going to be the target. He's going to get caught in between. Home guard comes up. It's only a matter of time. 957 runs him down. The Lantern from Mithy keeps Sven alive a few seconds longer. But here comes Mystic. He's cleaning up the way. Expect will have Perks alive in 2 seconds. But it's a 5-on-4 defense.
And they could just go back out to Elder if they want. They could try to push top and go for the end. We'll see what the choice is going to be. They're going to knock down bot to start.
Yeah, just get these towers down right now, because G2 have been defending behind these towers for such a long time. Just open up the base. And then you know your team fighting right now is strong. You're heading gold. And you should be able to close out the game. If not this time, next time.
There's 2 GAs on the side of Team WE. That's going to give them some confidence. Stand United available as well. The Mystic, frontline, Pugmore. That's the way to do it, Deficio.
Wants another tower as well. That's the last one. This inning will fall as well.
10 seconds before Sven comes alive. Look at that! Taunt! Flash! Perks is down! Team WE making it look easy. G2 Esports are routed. 3 seconds for Sven to get up. Super minions will start making their way in. But Baron is still buffing up the regular minions. Nexus turret goes down. Condi is zoning away the entirety of the European LCS squad. WE now onto the Nexus. Shia takes a lot of damage. He's forced away. Collateral damage won't kill him. The Nexus is the focus. And WE give us a series.
Right back in it. 2-1 the score now, but WE put on such a good game.
And this Kled Fizz combination looks terrifying if it gets ahead. Trick has only played Kha'Zix once this tournament, has played it 6 times this year. And now we can see how much he has practiced from last week to this week. The Olaf, clear. Kha'Zix, TBD.
Yeah, and they did pivot away from the Graves, right? They did back off that despite it being one of his most powerful picks. They did not have the confidence to go into it, and I think part of it is a compositional choice. But you have to wonder, I mean, most of the junglers who were playing Kha'Zix a lot was at the start of the year when this was an exceptionally strong pick.
Yeah, now people only really play it when you're against split pushing comps, because again, they're very split up, and you can get the isolation damage, you can get these 1v1s into quick 1v2s where you can get a quick kill. That's why he's picking Kha'Zix here, but it's not been a dominating pick for him. Even when it actually were used back in Europe, it's not really one where we normally say, ooh, this is a pick and trick where he would go 10-0.
No, definitely not. But the Graves was, and we didn't see that happen in the previous game. I haven't seen that much this tournament. You see the team compositions on your screen. G2 Esports are 1 win away from redeeming themselves on the international stage, advancing to the MSI finals. All that stands in their way is this terrifying Team WE comp. G2 do not go late against Kled, Fizz, and Cogmore.
And 957 moving down has Kled ultimate, and the Fizz ult is up.
Charge is what Kled and Skull yell. Perks gets caught by a bear trap on the road. Tower damage onto Shia. He manages to use the troll pole. First blood, WE.
Blind picks the Syndra. This is what you are signing up for. So a nice roam up from Zero and Mystic ensures another kill, and Shia maybe off to the races.
Ooh, they're ganking Sven now. Mithy's not here.
Flash into Tangle Ash. Sven is going to get locked up, devoured, gobbled, spat backwards. Mystic is going to keep shooting. Now Sven with Flash and the heal gets to safety. Expect kills Mystic. Here comes 957. Looks for the jousting into the bear trap. Look at the heroic entrance. Expect save Sven for a few seconds longer. 0 and 957 running for their lives.
Condi has kick flash.
Looking for some targets. Mithy gets knocked up into the air. Another flash. The damage onto Condi. Takes him down. Now she is the target. He's already used Playful and Trickster. He gets devoured. Here comes Trick. Trickster done. That's a triple. Looking for the triple. No,
my God.
Down.
Such a good play from Trick.
Because it's WE here who desperately needs the goal. And if you just sit and trade farm, you buy a bit of time at least. Gia, he's getting caught.
He is indeed, but he's got support coming in from the Abyssal Voyage. Zero's going to use Devour onto Xie.
TB from 957-2.
Teleport comes down from Expect. He uses the Justice Punch forward. Team WE and G2. Everybody's in the fight. Heroic Entrance comes down. Expect knocks out Kondi. Gets the kill. Sven with the double. Now Perks looking for 957. Scarl buys some time before he hops away to safety. The jousting's not enough. G2 5-3. They're the two most fed members, and now Sven with kills on the board. He can start to clean up.
Bot lane.
Is setting up. Charge goes down, 957 takes so much damage. Trick seems to be everywhere, but he's been outnumbered. Sven's on a rampage. Chum the Waters takes him down. Trick's running for his life. Teleport's not available for Expect. Trick has now got support from Miffy. Defensive flashes away. Team WE, 4-man stack, and the Heroic Entrance is in range.
We're 5 minutes past Baron time. They're going for it.
And this is actually really smart, not killing off those wards, the signal that they have started. Perks is trying to zone on the side. Kondi could look for the steal.
957 starts to channel the teleports into the river. He's going to arrive.
Do they
Kondi,
commit?
son of Baron, wants to jump in. Baron's going very, very low. Secure it! Team WE get Baron! Xie and Kondi on the focus though. It's so far a 2-for-1. 957's running for his life. Flashes away. Skull gets popped and that leaves him stranded. And unfortunately for WE, starting to group up around that one. Now look at this, Unleash Power onto Kondi, puts a lot of damage down, not enough to kill him, but maybe enough to zone him away from any sort of defense. Shield of Duran comes down from Expect, the minion wave buffed up by that Baron. And WE still hold on 2 members.
And Expect is just so comically tanky at this point. He has so much armor that he can just step forward with that threat. And Xie looking for the flank. He's on Sven.
Waters finds Sven. Sven's in so much trouble. It killed. 957 takes him down. He's taking a low damage in return. His Trick is in the retreat. Expect, despite how tanky he is, will get killed if WE chase. Sonic Wave connect. That's a great stun from Perks. And they taxi to safety.
I didn't want to say it. I was going to get Kobe in here to say it, but he's busy on the analyst desk.
It was a good impression. He nailed it, but I mean, that's both of the teleports down now. Expect still has his. He can have side lane advantage, and G2 is TPing right now. They're going to try to go for this fight.
Who are looking for the flank. Expect's going to come in from behind.
Trick is far behind, though.
Entrance is available to him. Going to dash forward. Gets the taunt. Perks goes golden with the hourglass. Trick jumps in. Sven is hammering away on 957. Retreat is the call. 957 and Kled get away, but Zero does not. Kondi's left alone. There comes Expect. Jungler is still available. The son of Baron has already stolen a Baron. He could do it again.
For some sort of a turn and a pick, you need to force something now. This is a good opportunity for you. You're playing against a scaling composition, but Kondi is on the side.
Yeah, they don't see Kondi up here. To the top. This board will not spot Kondi in the tri-push either. This one will from Trick, so they will spot him now.
Chum the Waters is so close to being available for Xie. If G2 don't rush it down, Chum the Waters could come in. Here comes Kondi. He's taunted up. Chum the Waters falls short. Kondi is a target.
He still has GA.
Xie is going to tag the Baron. It's slowly starting to regen. Chain of Corruption misses and Kondi's down. Here comes Xie. Leap over the wall. Baron's a focus and G2 secure it.
Beautiful setup. 957.
Oh, GA is going to be available to him. That gets a pop. Zero jumps in as well. He gets caught by a Justice Punch. Expect is looking for the taunt.
If they catch Mystic, they may have the game here. Instant flash.
Redemption comes down to help out. Trick goes forward. Mystic is down. Zero's the target. G2, they may have done it.
I think they have. The Baron buff is here. Super Minion has arrived. They are going for the end.
G2 Esports are onto the Nexus turret. They were looking to prove to the world, to prove to Europe, this is where they belong. G2 Esports take down WE, and G2 are redeemed.
What a story. These guys have been counted out in the international tournaments time and time again because of their history. They have a shaky group stage. They're going up against WE. They're 0-2 against them in the tournament.